Bobcat Athletics on KFJB-TV is made possible by Assured Partners, Greg Young of Marshalltown, Lennox Employees Credit Union, Marshalltown Area Chamber, Marshalltown Community College, The Gregors Furniture and Mattress, Sports Plus, Wayward Social, Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown, Marshalltown School District, Scooters of Marshalltown, State Farm, mtownproud.com.
Safety! Dropped in the end zone. It's Niehaus. Feldman, that one will get in. That's a good point right there. A shot coming here. That's a goal. Lifted to left center field. Gets off the warning track into the wall. Transition three. Boom! Knocks that one down. And it's a goal. What a beautiful play. Dutton, look what I found over the first. It's a 3-on-1 all the way. Yes! There he goes.
Your home for the Bobcats, KFJB-TV. Welcome to the countdown to tip-off.
Thursday night non-conference action for the Marshalltown Bobcats, fresh off a thrashing of the Mason City Riverhawks Tuesday night, 40-27, as head coach Mike Apple and his Bobcats look to keep things going against the 6-4 Waterloo West WaHawks. Well, a good throwback Thursday to you as the Bobcats forgot their uniforms. They'll be in their old school red uniforms on the road here tonight. Hopefully they are ready to go here tonight as they take on a WaHawk team much improved from a year ago. Last year, 66-51, they lost in the 4A8 first round of Liberty. They went 6-17 on the year last year, 3-11 in the Mississippi Valley in Class 4A. They lost to the Marshalltown Bobcats in this matchup a year ago as the Bobcats won that one 52-46. Bobcats are 1-1 against Waterloo West all time. In the past 20 years, only 2 meetings. This is the third ever between these two squads. We'll talk more about Waterloo West and what they're all about as they go through Jaleel Minogo and Parker Burns. A couple of the names that stand out for them, but when we come back, we'll talk to the head man for the Marshalltown Bobcats, Mike Apple. This is the Countdown to Tip-Off. You're watching KFJB-TV.
Legends American Grill is the perfect place to watch your favorite team. Enjoy wings, nachos, steaks, and prime rib available on Friday and Saturday nights. It's game on for great food and your favorite drink to wash it down. You like burgers? Legends has fantastic, unique burger creations like this. The Legends Burger. Absolutely delicious. Gather with friends, enjoy your favorite team's games with the NFL Sunday Ticket, and make some memories. Legends American Grill in Marshalltown and our new Newton location, where the game is always on.
Marshalltown Community School District announces that preschool sign-up begins February 3rd for children who will be 4 on or before September 15th. Sign up early as spaces do fill up. Marshalltown's preschool program ensures every child has access to high-quality early education in a welcoming and supportive environment. The preschool program is tuition-free with no fees to sign up. Contact the preschool coordinator at 641-754-1000 for more information. You'll need proof of your child's age, address, and immunization records in order to sign up. Thursday night in Waterloo as Waterloo West hosts your Marshalltown Bobcats. Coming up in a little bit. Now joined by head coach Mike Apple with us. Coach, you come into tonight off of a very nice victory, 40-27 Tuesday. Defensively, you really locked down Mason City. One of the best defensive performances we've seen all season long. And I know you talked so much just about kind of the execution and the game plan and executing it. Was that the first time all season? Maybe I asked you kind of a little bit the other night, but just the first time all season where you felt like really the execution was to a T?
Yeah, that and Des Moines Roosevelt when we went there, I thought we executed really well. It just came down to that third quarter where we turned it over quite a bit, and they got a lot of points off of that. But past 2 games have been very solid. We guys have been locked in and executed well defensively, and we're going to have that tonight against the a very, very talented Waterloo West team that has a lot of guys that can score the ball.
Take me a little bit inside this team. How do they handle themselves when they're on the road?
Well, hopefully good. Other than the fact we don't have our away jerseys, but yeah, it's a matter of we've talked a lot about just each guy has their own way of getting ready for a game, so we need to respect that and figure out your way to be ready and be prepared and give it your best effort and mentally prepared to play.
It's got to be the coach's worst nightmare is forgetting the uniforms, right?
Yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out, but this is a first for me, but we'll be all right.
It's like every broadcaster's worst fear as well. We're always checking things over because the last thing we want to do is forget equipment, that's for sure. All right, so your opponent here tonight in the Waterloo West WaHawks, they stand at 6-4, a little bit improved from last year, but they bring it back a lot from last year, including Parker Burns, who's their leading scorer. But they also, I'm sure, which concerns you a little bit heading into this one, they've got some height, just like the past couple of teams you've played.
Yeah, they do. The Burns kid at the point guard is really tough. He can drive it and get to the rim, which we've been trying to do a better job of making sure we guard that penetration to the rim. Make him shoot from the outside a little bit more. And then Monago, wing form is probably the most talented we've seen on film up to this point out of anyone we've played. He's got the ability to really score the ball in a lot of different ways, and he's athletic and he's long, and it poses a challenge for us just based on our size.
Did it play into anything, though, because you did not see him? He didn't play in this game a year ago.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely helped us last year, him not playing. But, like we said, we've been having game plans in place where we're trying to kind of take their best guys out of it and throw a couple guys at them and try and double team them and make it really hard for them to get anything easy. And we're going to have to do a really good job of that tonight.
You have a long history of basketball. When you take a guy like Ty Sanchez-Evans out of the game the other night and what you're trying to do, how much does that change everything else that goes on the floor when you're able to kind of eliminate that one player?
It's huge, because obviously the other opposing teams are relying on those guys to score the ball. And we did a really nice job of that with taking away Ty Sanchez-Evans and taking away number 3 Whitner, I think his name is. That's not always easy to do. It doesn't you have a game plan. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it's hard to stop them. So it's just a matter of being consistent, play as hard as we can, and understanding our assignments and do what we can.
Should be fun. A non-conference game here tonight between the WaHawks and the Bobcats. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, that's head coach Mike Apple. Starting 5, we'll check those out when we come back right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.
Some say life is like a road trip. Is it a coincidence Scooter's Coffee is a drive-thru? We don't think so. Whether you need a coffee while you enjoy the view, to just get you through the long stretch, or to refuel between stops, Scooter's Coffee is there, brewing up delicious coffee, espresso blenders, smoothies, iced drinks, and more, with the convenience of a drive-thru so you can stay on the road and enjoy the ride. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Scooters in Marshalltown.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Bobcat Athletics on KFJB-TV is sponsored by the Marshalltown School District. Embrace the lead. Scooters of Marshalltown. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. And State Farm. mtownproud.com.
Back at Waterloo West High School, let's step in for tonight's national anthem. Time for tonight's starting lineups, all brought to you by Sandvik Enterprises in Marshalltown. Let them deliver for you while we deliver you the starting lineups. First off for head coach Derek Slater in his second year, leading the WaHawks at a mark of 6-4. They're 4-2 in the Mississippi Valley in 4A. Lineup looks like this. Number 1, Parker Burns, 17 points per game, 4.5 rebounds per game. He is a 6'2 junior guard. He had 12 points, 1 block in this game a year ago that the Bobcats won 52-46. Number 3, Jaleel Monago will get the start, averaging 15.5 points per game, 7.5 rebounds, 4.5 assists. That is 11th best in Class 4A. He is a 6'4 senior guard. Did not play a year ago in this matchup. Number 4, Derek Akinnis Jr., 6 points per game, a 6'1 sophomore guard. Number 12, Zion Cook Burns, averaging 8 points per game and 2 rebounds, a 6-foot sophomore. He went 0 of 3 from the floor and had 3 rebounds a year ago in this matchup. And number 24, Joseph Hudson, 11 points per game, 8 rebounds per game, a 6'6 senior. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds against the Cats last year. That's a lineup for the WaHawks here tonight. As Dylan would say, what is a WaHawk? All right, time for your Marshalltown Bobcat lineup. Behind Mike Apple in his 7th year, leading the Bobcats, assisted by Brynjar Brynjolfsson. Cats will go like this here tonight. Number 3, Drake Gersma will start, averaging 10 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. That 3.5 assist is 19th best in 4A. He is a 6-foot sophomore. Number 10, Kyle Smith. Number 2 in all of 4A in threes made. At 44, he's averaging 19.5 points per game and 8 rebounds. A 6'4 junior. Number 24, Lamar Johnson, 6.5 points per game, 4 rebounds per game, and a superb defensive effort the other night, a 6-foot senior. And number 30, Jacob Hayes will round out the lineup for the Cats tonight, averaging 6.5 points per game. That is our starting lineup, so brought to you by Sandvik Enterprises in Marshalltown. All right, time for our keys to the game tonight, all brought to you by First Rate Real Estate, FirstRateTeam.com. For the Bobcats, R.I.P. Dikembe Mutombo. No, not today. As the Bobcats were special defensively, only allowing 27 points on Tuesday against Mason City. It was Lamar Johnson who was special defensively, as well as Jamison Niehaus had a nice defensive game. He is out tonight due to an illness. Meanwhile, for the WaHawks, he can Burns you. Yeah, Parker Burns, 17 points per game. Cats will have to be great in the paint as well against this team who has a lot of height on it. That's our keys to the game. Again, all brought to you by FirstRateTeam.com. It'll be Monago to jump against Lamar Johnson as we are underway in Waterloo West. Great to have you along tonight. I'm Brady Lewis. David Braga, our producer on site. Joe Cornwell, Key Stewart on camera work as a turnaround jumper inside and right on cue on our keys. Parker Burns for 2 on the left block. And the Bobcats will work it up court in their red tops and bottoms, sharing with the JV. It's Throwback Thursday. These are the former varsity uniforms. As Drake Gersma wearing 14 tonight. They'll drop it in to Lamar Johnson. Tough move inside on the right block. It's good for 2. We're tied at 2. With over 30 gone here in the opening quarter of play. High up motion, Monago works it left wing to Cook Burns, now back to the top. 3 from the far side is off the mark as Joseph Hudson tried his luck. Couldn't get that one to go. Bobcats cleared out to Gersma, who's over the WaHawk logo at midcourt. Mar Johnson pressured on the left wing. Looking around, finally finds Gersma at the top. Trying to get something going for Kyle Smith. He's off a screen, nothing there. He'll drive in. Left high post jumper's pure for 2, and the Cats have the lead, 4-2. Kyle Smith, almost 20 for 20 the other night. 19 points, 20 rebounds against Mason City. Defensive rebounding has been huge for him this year. 3 from the right wing to answer, though, is pure. And Parker Burns, all 5 of the WaHawks points here tonight. Gets into the front court. Right wing 3 to answers off the right side. Just skims off the iron, hits the glass as Joseph Hudson hauls in the rebound. He'll drive to the free throw line, down to the right block, picks it up. Gives it back to Burns. Gives a head fake. Gersma guarding on him. Hudson for three again. This one is straight on and buried home for Joseph Hudson. Hudson, the big man at 6'6", does shoot it at 21% from three-point territory. Cats into the front court. Hayes has it, picking up his dribble, and a travel. Just lifted that left pivot foot enough to garner the call. 5:39 opening quarter. Cats trailing 8-4 on the road here tonight. Pass off the mark to Minogo, but he hauled it in. Burns swings it right wing over to the other Burns, and Cook Burns. Now down to Burns on the right block as Parker Burns will back it out to the far side corner. Now drive against Gersma. Shifty play. Burns the other one. Cook Burns in motion. Got to the right wing. Three's off the mark, but an offensive rebound and a putback hitting the deck. No good by Joseph Hudson. Cats get the rebound. Looking to push the issue as Gersma picks up his dribble, gets trapped in the high corner at the midcourt stripe, but they find Kyle Smith for two as he taps the glass and lays it in. 4 for Kyle Smith. It's 8-6. Left open again is Hudson, and he skims the net, but it's off the bottom side. 3 is off the mark. Kyle Smith with the rebound. Adam Boone getting the start here tonight for the Cats. Senior in that starting lineup as he's averaging just 1 point per game, but 25% from three-point territory. If he's left open, Gersma, a nice drive and a floater in the paint is good. He's involved early, and we're tied at 8 apiece. Nearing the halfway point of the opening quarter. Burns left wing, drives to the top, kicks to Minogo. Free throw line, he's off the mark, and a foul's going to be called as he bumped into a Bobcat on the way, and a foul's going to be issued as Lamar Johnson was guarding on him, his first of the night. Hudson's got to check out, replacing him, Tyrell White. Taking a look at that last layup by Kyle Smith here on KFJB-TV. Catch and shoot on the inbounds. 3 is off the mark. Kennis Jr. had that one go in and out from the far side corner. Kyle Smith up to the right wing. Gets it back to Gersma. The Bobcats will set up the offense. Boone working it as the Bobcats motion offense over to the right wing. Now Lamar Johnson flashing in the paint, nothing open. Kyle Smith off a screen. Double dribble called. He lost the basketball, and that was the key right there. He came off the screen. It was there for the wide open 3, but lost it, and they'll rule a double dribble and a turnover on the Cats. So tied 8 apiece. Parker Burns running the point for West, and they're all white tops and bottoms. Maroon numbers. And Cats in their reds here tonight. White numbers. And a free throw line jumper by Akitis is good. And he's into the scoring column for the first time tonight. Bobcats breaking a little bit of a press here. Kyle Smith loses it up the court, but find Gersma over the left wing now. Hayes a little pressure, finds Adam Boone in the corner. They'll back it out. Now Kyle at the top. Yes. Smith was looking for a 3, gave a head fake, and nothing there. Now off of a screen, Kyle Smith catch and shoot, got the feed from Boone, but it pops in and out. Minogo hauls in the rebound for West, and he'll push the issue. Down to the right block, Jacob Hayes picks him up and now switches with Lamar Johnson. Burns off a screen, catches, drives against Gersma to the right block. Now they catch it. Out to Minogo, right wing 3. He was left wide open. Can't knock that one down as he shoots it 39% from three-point territory. Pretty solid at the high school level. Under 2.5 to go in the first. Bobcats trailing by 2. Posted up Kyle Smith on the left block. It's not there. Now Lamar Johnson calls for it at the top. Kyle Smith off a screen. Left open. Rattles it in. First 3 of the night, gets it to go, and Kyle Smith with 7 of the Bobcats' 11 as they lead by 1. And Cook Burns three from straight on is an air ball out of bounds. Bobcat basketball. WaHawks will pick the Cats up in the backcourt. Kyle Smith now brings it over the near side timeline. Gersma gives a look back to head coach Mike Apple for the play call here. Lamar Johnson looking for something. Now he'll pick up his dribble and gets it back to the right wing. Gersma fakes left, goes right. Down to the right block. Looking to spin through to WaHawks. Puts a shot up, somehow gets it to go. Drake Gersma with 4. I don't know how he made that happen amongst the tree trunks of Waterloo West down low, but it's good for Gersma. And the Cats now up by 3. Just checking in. Zach Dobbs. He feeds to the top. Burns goes right down the heart of the paint for 2. He has 7. Little trap against Gersma. They find Boone down on the right block open. Can't score. He backs it out to Kyle Smith, who's in the near side corner. Now cutting Gersma into the paint. Spins and a travel called. 2 West players stepped in on him, including Tyrell White, and forced that travel. And it's back to Waterloo West. 43 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Bobcats up by 1. Dobbs will bring it up court. Hands it off underhand to Cook Burns. Out of Minogo. Drives the left block. Double team. Shut down. Back out to Dobbs. Dobbs will take a 3, and it's good. Dobbs doesn't shoot it much from out there. He's only averaging a point a game. Shot clock is off. Final 15 seconds remain for the Bobcats here. Trailing by 2. Gersma at the top. Gets to Kyle Smith, and he's got it. Boom! His second 3 of the night. Gives the Cats the lead back, 16-15. 1 second. Minogo! Oh, my goodness! Half-court shot. He makes it. Banks in the 3, and the WaHawks take a 2-point lead to the second quarter. This is Bobcat basketball. You're listening on News Talk 1230 KFJB AM 93.9 FM and watching right here on KFJB-TV.
YMCC, competitive athletics, affordable tuition, on-campus living, online courses plus 2 campus locations, unique programs, career training, small classes, short-term hands-on training. Choose MCC.
Waterloo West with an 18-16 lead as we head to the second quarter. How about this sequence of events? Kyle Smith knocks down a 3 with 5.5 seconds to go in the quarter. West inbounds it as we look at the replay here on KFJB-TV. Half-court shot is good by Minogo. Wow. This one has been a fun one early on. Bobcats will get the basketball to begin the second quarter. Inbound to Gersma. Guarded closely by Dobbs. Feeds over to Lamar Johnson, left wing. Kyle Smith now off of a screen. 3's not theirs. Burns covered him up. Now back to Kyle. Off another screen. Fading away. 3's off the left side of the iron. Burns hauls it in, and he'll bring it up. Into the front court. Dribbles to the right wing. Feeds over to Cook Burns. Now back to Dobbs. Stumbles a little bit as he passes back to Parker Burns. And Parker Burns bumped on his way in. I believe it's going to be Lamar Johnson with his second foul of the night. And no, it's going to be on Drake Gersma. So that'll be on Gersma, his first of the night. And there's a travel. And Zachary Dobbs had it on the left wing off the inbound. And he'll turn it over as he took a step before the dribble. Kyle Smith will inbound on the near side, right in front of the Bobcat bench to Drake Gersma. Gersma picked up by Dobbs, pushes over the midcourt stripe, gets trapped on the right wing, finds Adam Boone in the near side corner. Feeds it back to Gersma, now to Kyle Smith. Minute gone in the second quarter. Still 18-16. Gersma goes to work off the glass, and it pops just out. Hudson beats him out for the rebound. Up to Parker Burns, right wing. Backs it out. Picked up by Gersma. Gets it back from the other Burns. Now drives baseline. And a charge is going to be called. I believe this is going to be on, Parker Burns putting that shoulder down just a little bit on the drive. Didn't think it was egregious, but it will be his first foul of the night. First team foul here in the second quarter. Gersma being double teamed as soon as he gets it over the timeline multiple times already here tonight, trying to put that pressure on. Lamar Johnson drives into the paint, kicks to Adam Boone in the far side corner. Now to Hayes, left wing. Now to Gersma, hands off. Gersma tries his luck from three, left wing, no good. Hudson tipped it out, and I believe it's a push from behind on the big man down low, and it will be his first foul of the night. Will Swartz sighting as he'll check in. The senior on Bobcat Live last night. Fun guy to talk to. Loves his tennis, by the way, if you did not know that. Kyle Smith, why not? Left wing three is off the mark. Will Swartz tries to save it. He will, but it's right to Hudson. Good hustle by the senior, but Waterloo West comes away with it. Burns has an avenue for a three, and he knocks it down. His second three, this one from the left wing this time. Parker Burns with 10, filling up the stat column early on here. Almost a lazy pass. Bobcats find Adam Boone wide open in the corner, but he takes a dribble as he lost the basketball, and it's out on the baseline. It's a little bit of a slow pass there from Gersma, but Kyle Smith was able to come away with it, and then Boone was wide open, but it was a hot pass, and it took him towards the baseline and lost it. Parker Burns off a screen. Right high post, jumper's no good. Gersma hauls in the rebound. Feeds out to Kyle Smith near side. Into the front court to Will Smith. Back to Smith. To Will Swartz. Then to Smith. There we go. And now Gersma controlling the point. Approaching the 5-minute mark here in the second quarter. WaHawks with a 21-16 lead. A lot of motion, but nobody opening up for the Bobcats. Hand off to Kyle Smith, and the shot clock runs out. That'll be a shot clock violation of the Bobcats' turnover with 4:46 second quarter. Near side corner, Derek McInnes picks it up, drives to the left high post, jumpers off the mark. Hudson tries to get the rebound, but Kyle Smith beats him out for it. And a timeout as the Bobcats were trying to work it up court. We'll take a timeout with them. 4:28, second quarter. Cats down 21-16 on KFJB-TV.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Adam Boone. You're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back to Waterloo West. Brandon Lewis with you. Elijah Bond, our radio producer tonight, is David Braga, our on-site producer, Joe Cornwell, Keith Stewart on camera work on the TV side here tonight. Great to have you along. Non-conference action here tonight. These two teams met a year ago. Bobcats won it 52-46 back in the Roundhouse. Bobcats in that game only turned it over 4 times. They've already done that here tonight, but they had 7 steals. Lost the rebounding category, 25-24. It's pretty tight margin, but the Cats coming off a really impressive defensive performance on Tuesday night against Mason City. They had 11 assists and 10 turnovers and 1 rebounding category, 29-26. Playing well right now, looking to execute out of the timeout taken by head coach Mike Apple. Adam Boone tries to feed into Lamar Johnson. He has it batted away. He saves it, gets it to Gersma at the top. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bobcats had a shot clock violation in their last possession. Lamar Johnson backing down inside, finds Adam Boone. Wide open splash! The senior knocks it down from straight on. Back to a 2-point game. Parker Burns feeds Akinis, and he's off the mark on the 3, but an offensive rebound for West. Akinis gets it back, drives in, floater, a little scoop and scores, no good from the left block. Don't you know it, Kyle Smith with the rebound. Feeding out to Gersma, who's over the front court. Approaching the 3-minute mark here in the second quarter. Hayes has it, loses it, gets it back to Gersma. He beckons for a little bit of motion on the offensive side. Finally, Kyle Smith cuts up. They try to hand off. They will get it away. Out of Kyle Smith, back to Gersma, left wing. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Gersma, free throw line jumper, too hard. Parker Burns skies for the rebound. Burns over to Minogo. Minogo crossover, free throw line, thought about the jumper. Now the big man, Hudson, backs down the left block. Guarded by Hayes, got a piece of it, but they are going to call a foul. Wow. Tough break right there. That was pretty good square up defense by Hayes. But I think maybe at the last second going up, that arm extended out. Hayes will pick up his first foul of the night. And this will be our first free throw of the night, as heading to the line, Joseph Hudson knocks down the first. Hudson just a 47% free throw shooter on the season. He has 4 points now. And the second free throw will keep him on par, but Minogo with the offensive rebound and the put back inside as he leans in for his second bucket. He has 5. 24-19. 5-point lead for the WaHawks. Kyle Smith gets it away to Gersma. Left high post jumper comes up short. Hudson gets the air ball rebound. Up to Minogo. Minogo feeds to Burns. Reverse layup on the left block is good. 12 for Parker Burns. Hayes gets it over the timeline. Hands off to Gersma. 2 minutes to go until our halftime break. Boone will catch it, left wing. Over to Kyle Smith off a screen. Now to Gersma, right wing. Back to Kyle Smith. He'll drive down the left block. He's got an avenue. Late dish to Lamar Johnson, but before that happened, a push. Kyle Smith fouled. Non-shooting foul, so this will stay on the baseline with 1:43 to go second quarter. Cats needing a bucket here after the free throw, making it a 7-point game. And that Minogo bucket in there. Kyle Smith will inbound to Adam Boone. Now to Gersma, drives to the top of the key to set up the offense. Kyle Smith off a 3, fakes past Minogo, takes one step in and drops in the long 2-range shot. Kyle Smith having a night, 12 so far tonight. Parker Burns left wide open to answer, 3 off the mark. Kyle Smith hauling in that rebound. Drake Gersma still trying to get the offense going here. Kyle Smith off a screen, left open, and pops in and out. 3 from the right wing, no good. Well, this Parker Burns, a junior, still another year for him. An exceptional basketball player. If he's left wide open, he's going to knock it down. Cook Burns, you can't leave him open as well. He shoots it at 35% from three-point territory, and he knocks that one down from the left wing. He's tried a few, his first bucket of the night. Kyle Smith trapped as he gets it over the timeline, throws it away. Shot clock is off, down to 23 seconds until halftime. Monogo will come up top and control the basketball with that headband on. He's got the right leg sleeve. He's going to let the ball just dribble on the floor by itself as he picks it up with 10 to go. Lamar Johnson out to guard him. Screen coming. He'll trap Monogo. Monogo throws it away. Buzzer will sound. A last-second shot, but Dolan is well off the mark, and that's how we head to halftime. It is an 8-point lead for Waterloo West. 29-21 is our score at the break. A quick moving first half here tonight in Waterloo. Coming up, it is our halftime report. All brought to you by Scouting America, Mid-Iowa Council. We'll have our Cat Connection and recap the first half. This is Bobcat Basketball. You're listening on News Talk 1230, AM 93.9 FM, and right here on KFJB-TV.
At Greg Young Automotive, we go the extra mile for our customers across Iowa. Why do customers choose us and keep coming back? Because our commitment to exceptional service and satisfaction never wavers. With our extensive network of dealerships throughout Iowa, we leverage unbeatable pricing and offer a better inventory selection than other dealerships. Visit any of our 6 locations across the state and experience the Greg Young difference, where we'll go the extra mile for you.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
The Halftime Report, presented by Scouting America. Adventure on.
Welcome back to Waterloo West High School. Fast-moving first half between the Cats and the Hawks here tonight. It's an 8-point lead for Waterloo West. Let's take a look at our first half stats here tonight. For the WaHawks, led by Parker Burns. He's going toe-to-toe with Kyle Smith tonight. Both of those guys have 12 here tonight. Zachary Dobbs with 3, 5 for Jaleel Monago for the Waterloo West WaHawks, 2 for Derek Akinis, 3 for Zion Cook-Burns, and Joseph Hudson with 4 in that first half. Meanwhile, for the Cats, like I mentioned, Kyle Smith with 12. One of the made threes. He has a couple on the night tonight. 4 for Drake Gersma, 3 for Adam Boone, and 2 for Lamar Johnson. As we take a look at that transition between first and second quarter, they're at the end of the first quarter. What an absolute end of that quarter as Monogo hit that half-court shot to send us to the end of the first quarter. But so far, both these teams going toe-to-toe here tonight. Bobcats looking for their 5th victory of this season. Meanwhile, Waterloo West looks to continue a 3-game winning streak after they snapped a 4-game losing streak before that. Coming up, our Cat Connection, which is all presented by State Farm, Tyler Pashung Agency in Marshalltown. We'll do that as we'll talk with Millie Heitman from the girls basketball team. This is halftime coverage from Waterloo West High School right here on Your Home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.
When my kids come home from camp, they're so excited. They go on and on about all the activities they got to do.
My son loves to go fishing,
Cooking, photography, kayaking,
zip line, archery,
robotics, camping, oceanography,
swimming,
and radio.
He's got so many fun stories that he would share that we just wouldn't have otherwise.
Being involved in scouting, my boys have made lifelong friendships.
I would recommend putting your kids in scouting. It's a great way for them to learn skills while having fun.
Marshalltown Community School District announces that preschool sign-up begins February 3rd for children who will be 4 on or before September 15th. Sign up early as spaces do fill up. Marshalltown's preschool program ensures every child has access to high-quality early education in a welcoming and supportive environment. The preschool program is tuition-free with no fees to sign up. Contact the preschool coordinator at 641-754-1000 for more information. You'll need proof of your child's age, address, and immunization records in order to sign up.
The Cat Connection, sponsored by State Farm, mtownproud.com.
It's Millie Heitman on with our Cat Connection, and Millie, I think since last basketball season, you've grown a couple inches. I just noticed you're definitely taller than me now. So I've seen your game grow out on the floor. I see the shirt with All Iowa. I know you play a little AAU. So how much has kind of the high school season and the AAU kind of really helped grow your game over the last year?
Oh, yeah. AAU season's a lot faster-paced game. You play against a lot of good players. So coming back to high school, it's a lot slower. It's slowed down for me a lot. So I'm able to see more passes and see more people that are open.
Seems like when you're in your groove, it's when you come off a steal and you've got the breakaway. You use those long arms of yours to be able to take those away. So how much pride do you kind of take on the defensive end, turning over and resulting in that offensive side for you?
Yeah, I love playing defense. I mean, it's more structured, and our offense, sometimes we struggle to run it. So if we have a structured defense and we get those steals and layups, then our score goes up and we score more.
Now, we've seen just year over year since your freshman year continue to get better, the whole team as a whole getting better. How much optimism does that leave you through the rest of the season, finishing out strong here?
Yeah, a lot. I want to score every game and get my teammates open passes and just have everybody else score multiple times.
Yeah. All right, you've been without Amara Johnson. What's that piece been like to miss Amara? Because I know she's pretty tight with everybody. She's always there at Bobcat Live with the girls.
Yeah, I've been talking to her about it. She's happy. She wants to get back. She thinks she'll get cleared the 27th, so she's excited for that. I think we're all excited to have her back so that we have another person to dribble, so like George doesn't have to dribble up all the time.
And she alluded on one of our Cat Connections as well. Like, maybe it's not the funnest thing, but she talked about getting pushed outside of the comfort zone. So how have you kind of been pushed by maybe Coach Murphy or maybe your mom, assistant coach, to get outside your comfort zone out there on the floor?
Yeah, they've been telling me to shoot threes, and that's not where I'm comfortable. So that's, yeah.
You like to drive inside more?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, once they start going down, they start to get a little more fun, once you knock down a few. What other activities are you involved in during the school year?
Just cross country and soccer and basketball.
All right. I asked Georgia, what's better, to score a goal or, knock down a hypothetical 3 in your case?
Probably a 3.
Good deal. Hey, best of luck rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right, that is Millie Heitman with our Cat Connection. All brought to you by Tyler Fashong Agency, State Farm, mtownproud.com.
At Tyler Fashong State Farm, we are M-Town Proud.
For us, M-Town Proud is about having absolute pride in the place that we live and work. The people in this community represent everything that I believe in and everything I want to instill in my children.
Hardworking.
Diverse. Genuine.
Kind.
And passionate.
A blue-collar town that has shown countless times we can depend on each other.
We'd love to talk to you about what makes you
M-Town Proud.
The Halftime Report, presented by Scouting America. Adventure on.
Time for a scoreboard update tonight. Colonesco takes down Valley Lutheran at 1-8 tonight. 69-36. Still waiting on scores from East Marshall taking on AGWSR. South Hardin is at number 8 Gladbrook Rhinebeck here tonight. And Bettendorf and Clinton matching up as well. We'll try to get you scores as we go throughout the night tonight. Second half around the corner. It's an 8-point lead for the WaHawks here on KFJB-TV.
Some say life is like a road trip. Is it a coincidence Scooter's Coffee is a drive-thru? We don't think so. Whether you need a coffee while you enjoy the view, to just get you through the long stretch or to refuel between stops, Scooter's Coffee is there, brewing up delicious coffee, espresso blenders, smoothies, iced drinks, and more, with the convenience of a drive-thru so you can stay on the road and enjoy the ride. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Scooters in Marshalltown.
You look forward to retirement as your time to relax. But now that it's here, turns out relaxation is overrated and you'd rather get back to work with an idea of your own. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement plans change course, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Bobcat Athletics on KFJB-TV is sponsored by Marshalltown Area Chamber. Meet in Marshalltown.com. Marshalltown Community College, a step in the right direction. And McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, quality furniture for every room in your home.
Bobcats getting ready for the second half. They trail by 8. We'll bring you the second half next right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.
Wayward Social is the place for fun. With 20 lanes of bowling, leagues for all levels, great food and drink options, an awesome arcade, there is a ton of fun to be had at Wayward Social for date night, family fun, or the company party with plenty of space for everyone. Visit Wayward Social on Facebook for updates on specials and live music. It is all on South 6th Street in Marshalltown. Visit wayward-social.com to start planning your group outing at Wayward Social, the place for fun.
Welcome back to Waterloo as the WaHawks in the second half with the basketball. A miss. Bobcats get the rebound, almost turn it over at midcourt, trailing by 8. Looking to cut into that at a halftime. Drake Gersma going to work at the top of the key for the red and blue as he gives over to Lamar Johnson, a right wing. Looking for a cutter, nothing there with Adam Boone. Now back to Gersma. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kyle Smith off a handoff. 3 is on the mark from the left wing. 15 for Kyle Smith, his third 3 of the night. Burns trying to answer from the left wing. That was Zion Cook-Burns. Ball bounces out on the near side. It will be Bobcat basketball. So 29-24 after that last made 3 by one of the best three-point shooters in the state of Iowa in Class 4A. Kyle Smith, 127 attempts on the season. That's number 1 in 4A. Number 2 in threes made with 44, and he's made 3 here tonight. And the Bobcats, before they can get over to the midcourt stripe, a 10-second violation, backcourt violation. It's a turnover back to the WaHawks. 6:50 to go, third quarter. Derek Akinnis Jr., he'll run the point now for the WaHawks. Gives over to Parker Burns, left wing. Now to Hudson at the top. Hands back off to Burns. Kicks near side. Now back to Minogo, right wing. A handoff near side corner. 3. Wow. Parker Burns forcing the issue. He has 15 on the night. Another made 3. His third as well. Bobcats quickly up court. Now trailing 32-24. Jacob Hayes drives down to the right block, has the ball ripped away. And before that, they call a travel on Hayes. So nevertheless, WaHawks will get it back. Hudson, the big man with the basketball at the top, feeds down to Minogo, who lays it up and in for 2. Oh, good solid connection right there. Minogo with 7. 34-24, and just like that, a 10-point lead. Gersma looking for somebody. Gets it to Lamar Johnson on the right wing. Hayes off a screen, didn't have an avenue. Now Kyle Smith will take one from straight on. 3, pops in and out. Minogo with the rebound, pushes up the near side, cuts to the top, hesitates, crosses over against Lamar Johnson, forces up the leader. It's no good. Last touch by the Bobcats on the rebound, out of bounds baseline. It'll stay with the WaHawks. Officials going to get together. Shot clock did not reset. And they'll say no reset because that layup did not hit the iron. And so 26 seconds on the shot clock for Waterloo West. Inbound to Hudson. Backside, slams it home, Minogo. Inbound to Hudson. 2 defenders picked him up, and he found Minogo. Now a turnover on the inbound, but the Bobcats will come back with it as Gersma tips it away. 36-24 after the Minogo slam and a timeout call by head coach Mike Apple. Bobcats in a 12-point hole out of the break. 7-3 run for Waterloo West out of halftime. This is Bobcat basketball. You're watching KFJB-TV.
Legends American Grill is the perfect place to watch your favorite team. Enjoy wings, nachos, steaks, and prime rib available on Friday and Saturday nights. It's game on for great food and your favorite drink to wash it down. You like burgers? Legends has fantastic, unique burger creations like this. The Legends Burger. Absolutely delicious. Gather with friends, enjoy your favorite team's games with the NFL Sunday Ticket, and make some memories. Legends American Grill in Marshalltown and our new Newton location, where the game is always on.
I'm Will Swartz. You're watching Bobcat basketball on KFJB-TV.
Head coach Mike Apple taking a timeout as his team down 12. 4:55, third quarter. Ball tipped away at midcourt. Gersma gathers it back in. Over to Hayes, a low pass, but it rolls around, and Lamar Johnson's there to get it, but Lamar Johnson fouled from behind as he was dribbling to the right wing. And so a light night from the whistle. We've got nearly the all-bald crew calling this game here tonight, including me. One guy, he's got the receding hairline. We've all been there for the most part. Except if you're Dylan Doze. He's still got a nice head of hair. Bobcats in the front court, right wing. Gersma over to Kyle Smith. Cuts down the right side of the paint, puts a shot up. Might have been tipped out of there. Hudson comes away with it for Waterloo West. Up to Minogo, left wing, hesitates, drives, off the glass. It's off the left side of the iron as well, no good. Kyle Smith gets the basketball. Speeds across up to the left wing, picks up his dribble, finds Jacob Hayes. Baseline jumper's good. First bucket of the night for Jacob Hayes. Cats back within 10. Parker Burns, left wing. Gersma guards him. Now back to the top. 3 from straight on is no good. Hayes gets the rebound. McKinnis was trying his luck from 3. Here goes Kyle Smith from the left wing. His 3 is no good. Quick rebound by Burns. Pushes the issue. Hayes steps in. He has to kick out to McKinnis, and this time he knocks it down. McKinnis, his first 3 of the night. It's from the left wing and good. 39-26. Largest lead of the night for Waterloo West. 3:20 and counting, third quarter. Gersma over to Adam Boone. Boone, Hayes, Gersma, Smith, Johnson, the 5 on the floor right now for the Cats. And they're all red tops and bottoms. And a screen and a charge. An illegal screen on the left wing set by Adam Boone. It'll be back to Waterloo West. Adam Boone's first foul of the night for the senior. Bobcats light in the rotation tonight. Jamison Niehaus out sick. And unfortunate news, a fracture for Zane Moore after Tuesday night. He's out for the rest of the season. Hand off to Minogo from Hudson, left wing. Minogo splash. Wow. He is on fire. Minogo with a dunk. He's made a half-court shot. And right there, that one from the left wing was just pure. 42-26 now. Waterloo West running away with it here in the second half. Kyle Smith skip pass to Lamar Johnson inside. That's a man bucket and one. Lamar Johnson off the glass for two. He has 4 on the night, looking to make it 5 with the and one as he'll head to the line. Parker Burns picking up his 3rd foul of the night. Joseph Hudson with 2. Those are the 2 guys in foul trouble for Waterloo West. Just 1 apiece on a host of guys for the Cats. Lamar Johnson has been good at the free throw line this season, and he rattles out the free throw. No good for the and one for Lamar Johnson. So far this year, 55% free throw shooter, but much better earlier this year. He's up near 75. McKinnis 3 from straight on is no good. Lamar Johnson, Kyle Smith with a rebound inside, but a foul's going to be called on Tyrell White. He'll pick up his 1st foul of the night as he was trying to go from behind to get that rebound. Dom Clure is checked in for the Bobcats. Limited time this season, but with that light rotation, he'll play. As a senior into the game. Adam Boone, left wing. Dribbles out to the top of the key. Over to Jacob Hayes. The 3. High rotation. Can't go in. Minogo gets the outlet. And he'll drive into the paint. Spin move out of control. That was almost a travel, but they're going to call a hold on Kyle Smith. That'll be his 1st foul of the night with his 15 points for the Cats. 1:48, 3rd quarter. Didn't see the hold as much as I saw that slip by Minogo as he was a little out of control. Driving inside. Tyrell White feeds to the top. McKinnis, runner in the paint, is no good as he kind of spun down to the right block. Kyle Smith, though, as the Bobcats had it, has his pocket pick. McKinnis inside the paint. Shot's no good, but a foul comes in, and he's headed to the line for 2 free throws. Fouls on Drake Gersma. His 2nd foul. Minute 35 in the 3rd quarter. McKinnis is a 50% free throw shooter, makes the 1st. .43-28 now after the free throw. He'll take a few dribbles, and the 2nd free throw's up, and he's good. Waterloo West, 3 of 4 at the stripe as a team tonight. 90 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Kyle Smith up high, swings it to Boone, left wing. Now Gersma gets it over to Hayes. 15 on the shot clock. Back to Hayes, right wing. Faked inside, he'll hand off to Dom Clure. Back to Adam Boone, he'll force CSU, and he makes his 2nd 3 of the night. Big one for the senior who's got 6, and we have a timeout on the floor. 1:04, 3rd quarter. Cats down 44-31.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress is your local furniture store in Marshalltown, and they are proud to support Marshalltown Bobcat Athletics. If you need a new recliner to relax in, or perhaps a new dining set for the whole family, shop McGregor's. They also have a good selection of luxurious sectional sofas. Score the mattress of your dreams with an assist from the McGregor's friendly and knowledgeable staff. You'll be the household MVP when you bring home the winning selection from McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown. Open 7 days a week.
Hey, it's Jim House, home of the Bobcats, KFJB-TV.
44-31, Adam Boone just made a big 3 from the left wing. He has 6 on the night. Helping the Bobcats try to stay in this one on the road against a WaHawk team much improved from a year ago, 6-17 overall last year, but they brought back a ton of guys from the team a year ago and a ton of height. They are playing well here, especially in the 2nd half. Inside, Minogo puts up a shot. Kind of went up and underneath the hoop from the right block. Tried to reverse it. Couldn't get the shot to go, but a foul comes in on the Bobcats. And it will be on Kyle Smith. And that is his 2nd of the night. Minogo at the line for 2. First one is good. Minogo's first trip of the night to the line. Lamar Johnson checks back in between the free throws, replacing Dom Kluwer. And Minogo is good at the line as he makes both. 8 points on the night for Minogo. Well, actually, he's got 12. They looked at the scoreboard, but they put it up wrong. Minogo with a steal and a fast break, and he slams it home for the second time tonight. Minogo with 14. 9 of that coming in the second half. Adam Boone loses it for a second, gathers it back in. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kyle Smith almost stripped, gives it to Adam Boone, loses it, throws it behind himself. It's turned over. Tyrell White comes up with it, and a pass up court and a foul as Akenis gets down the left block, and a foul comes in on the Bobcats. Lamar Johnson. That'll be his second of the night. Akenis will go to the line for the second time tonight. Actually, scoreboard is well off the mark. I have Minogo for 16 tonight. We'll stick to my stats. Free throw up, and Akenis knocks both of them down. 49-31. There's him over the timeline and a bump. Foul going to come in on Tyrell White, his second. Five seconds to go as the Bobcats inbound it. Back to Lamar Johnson. 3 from straight on. Hits off the front of the iron. No good. It's 49-31. Bobcats trailing as we head to the final quarter. 8 minutes to go inside Waterloo West High School right here on KFJB-TV.
Auto loans at Lennox Employees Credit Union are not just for cars. If you are looking to purchase a new or used motorcycle, boat, snowmobile, or other recreational vehicle, look no further. Lennox Employees Credit Union has low loan rates, and the loan process is so easy. Visit lennoxecu.com for rates and membership eligibility information, or go to 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown to visit with one of our loan officers. Lennox Employees Credit Union, member NCUA.
Welcome back to Waterloo West High School. 49-31 is our score currently, as get a scoreboard update here tonight. Right now, Wapsie Valley is leading Sumner Fredericksburg 6-2 in the first quarter. Gladbrook Rhinebeck 8-1. They lead South Hardin. AGWSR currently leading East Marshall in the first quarter 10-7. And Marshalltown Bowling boys, they win over Des Moines North in action tonight. And swimming takes down Ottumwa 94-76 as well. So good night for the Bobcats on that side of things. Thanks to our radio producer, Elijah Bond. Here tonight, Brandon Lewis with you as Kyle Smith takes a 3 from the right wing to start our fourth quarter off the mark. No good. And Waterloo West with the rebound. Burns over the midcourt stripe. Feeds it to Akenis. Now to Dobbs. Now to Hudson. Just around the perimeter they go. Back to Parker Burns, top. Fakes a 3. Drives to the free throw line. Backs it out over to Dobbs, and he rattles home another 3. His second of the night. He has 6. And it's 52-31, just like that. Wow. WaHawks outscoring the Bobcats 20-10 in that third quarter. Skip pass. They find Jacob Hayes. Far side wing. 3 is no good. Lamar Johnson claps his hand as he just nearly had that rebound, but the run out to Dobbs up court. He has 5 here in the fourth. He's having a career night. He only averages 1 point per game, but he has 8 right now. Mark Johnson trying to post up in the left block, and now Dobbs is going to get called for a foul as he was pushing Lamar Johnson around. Lamar Johnson's got that 2005 look to him here tonight, wearing the old school uniforms, the throwbacks. Bobcats without their traditional uniforms, those long shorts. Catch and shoot off the inbound. Adam Boone just off the mark from just outside the left block. Hudson rebound for the WaHawks. Finds Parker Burns, top of the key. Drives down the left side. Floater's no good. Adam Boone with the rebound. Gets it to Gersma. Gersma double teamed as he gets to the right wing. Trying to step through it. Finds Kyle Smith wide open underneath the hoop for two. 17 for Kyle Smith tonight. Dobbs drops it into Hudson left block. He's double teamed. Gets it back to Parker Burns left wing. Now gets it back down to Hudson. Spin move inside. Hayes and Lamar Johnson all over him. A foul on the Cats. Not going to allow an easy bucket to Hudson inside as we take a look at that last bucket by the Cats. Just nobody found Kyle Smith for the easy two. Free throw good. So 55-33. 22-point lead, now a 23-point lead. As Hudson makes both at the line. He is 3 of 4 at the stripe. Gersma over the midcourt line, almost loses it, finds Hayes left block. Minogo swipes, and it's just enough to get Hayes off the mark. Missing the bunny from inside. Up to Hudson, left block. He dishes underhand. The feed to White. He hangs on the iron and drops in. Tyrell White, a little home cooking here tonight. Everything's going for the WaHawks. White's first bucket of the night. Pressure really bothering the Cats here tonight. Passes have been off the mark, and right there, Kyle Smith. Pressure all over him. He's going to be fouled. And that is on Tyrell White, his third. Will Swartz will check back in for the Cats as Lamar Johnson will check out. Bobcats will be off until Tuesday. They'll travel to Fort Dodge. Team they beat back on December 20th inside the Roundhouse. Kyle Smith off the screen. Minogo pops it out of his hands. The ball was down low. WaHawks get it back with 5:05. Minogo straight on three is off the mark. But White with a tough rebound inside on the right block. Back to Burns, top of the key. He'll knife down the paint, tied up with Will Swartz. And I believe Will Swartz is going to pick up his first foul of the night. And it is his first. Parker Burns, his first trip to the line tonight. First one is good. On the season, Parker Burns, a 65% free throw shooter. Averaging 17 points per game. And the second free throw is no good as Jacob Hayes hauls that one in. 16 for Burns after the 1 for 2 at the line. Kyle Smith at the top of the key, losing the basketball, gathers back in over to Hayes right wing. Out of Will Swartz. Hands off to Gersma, not a good handoff. Gersma, though, gathers it, drives inside, a little Euro step, leaves it off at the rack. The shot's no good, but a free throw coming, 2 free throws coming on the shooting foul for Drake Gersma. Second foul of the night on Zion Cook Burns. Little roll, and the free throw up for Gersma, and he'll rattle home the first. Gersma had a great start to the game. He made a couple of nice shots in the first quarter, but since then he's been held scoreless until this last free throw. Another roll of the basketball. Gersma, second free throw up, and that one will pop out. He has 5 in the game, and with the one free throw, it's 59-34. Cats still trailing. Drive inside, and a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Gersma as he was guarding Minogo. And it is going to be on Gersma, his third. Third team foul of the fourth quarter. Minogo inbounds to Hudson. Gives it back to Minogo, right wing. Sets a screen, a little roll. They give it to Hudson, right block. Off the glass, no good. And this foul is going to be on Arian Hancock, who just checked in on the last dead ball, the senior into the game. This will be the third trip to the line tonight for Hudson as that free throw pops in and out. Three for 5 tonight at the stripe for Hudson. And make it 3 for 6 is both no good. We hold tight at 59-34. Gersma hesitates left wing. He'll back it back out as he drove inside near the paint. Crosses over on Hudson, drives a free throw line, and a foul on the floor. A hold is going to be called. It was Hudson guarding him, and it is going to be on Hudson. That'll be his third foul. And with that foul, we have a substitution. We'll take a timeout. It's 59-34. Cats trailing on the road.
Make the equity in your home work for you with the home equity loan from Lennox Employees Credit Union. Crush high-interest credit card debt and make needed improvements to your home. You have the power to refinance and change your financial life. With the lower interest rate, repayment is more comfortable than paying those high credit card interest rates. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
Bobcat Athletics on KFJB-TV is sponsored by Assured Partners, power through partnership. Greg Young Chevrolet of Marshalltown. Drive with Greg Young and experience top auto service and selection. And Lennox Employees Credit Union, lennoxecu.com.
Well, the Bobcats, a 5-second call on the offensive end, promptly give up a Zion Cook-Burns 3. That's his second 3 of the night. He has 6. And then on the offensive end, Drake Gersma fouled as he went down to the low post as Cooper Dolan picks up his first foul of the night. So Drake Gersma headed the line for 2. And the first one is off the mark. Second trip tonight for Drake Gersma. 46% free throw shooter this year. .320 to go in our contest. 2 for 4 tonight for Drake Gersma as he makes the second one. 6 points for Gersma as he'll check out. 62-35 our score. Minogo is going to check out. Zachary Dobbs going to run the point now as a few reserves have checked in for Waterloo West. Cooper Dolan tries a 3 from the left wing, well off the mark. Out of bounds on the baseline, 3:09 to go. Dom Kleur is checked back in for the Bobcats. So Kleur, Boone, Hayes, Hancock, and Swartz, a 5. Boone, 3 from the left wing, pops it out, trying for his third 3 of the night. Couldn't get that one to go. Dobbs into the front court. A little leaner inside is no good as Dolan tries his luck. Offensive rebound, though. WaHawks keep it. 3 on the far side is no good. Leshin tried his luck from over there as he just substituted Minogo. So we'll stay at 62-35 our count. Bobcats into the front court. Hancock finds Will Swartz. Feed it out to Kluwer as he got shut down in the paint. Now Hayes at the free throw line, step through, and that floater is good for the junior and Jacob Hayes. His second bucket. 4. 2:10 to go. Zion Cook-Burns 3 from the near side corner is no good. An offensive rebound. Bobcats rip it away. Here goes Hayes. Little 3-on-1 all the way in. He's bumped by Dobbs. Foul before the shot. Dobbs' second foul of the night. That is the 15th foul, so 2 free throws coming for Hayes. Jacob Hayes, a 70% free throw shooter this year. And the first one's good. Well, excitement for Waterloo West. We have a player checking in, number 11, but not on the official roster. So, a fan favorite, though, as Hayes' second free throw will rattle in. It's good. Hayes with 6 points tonight. 62-38. 39, that is. After the second made 3. Travel called on that number 11 that's checked in. Number 11 on the floor, but not listed on the roster. But it seems like the number 1 in the student section's hard. Minute 40 to go. Hancock out high. Cross-court pass to Will Swartz. Bobbles it, gathers it in. Up to Hayes, right wing. Over to Hancock. He'll try his luck from 3. Rattles in and out. Swartz battling for the rebound. And they say it's off Swartz. It'll be WaHawk basketball with 1:23 to go, fourth quarter. 62-39. Swartz gets in the way of that shot as he'll block it. And the Bobcats, Hancock gathers it in, gets it over to Hayes. He'll bring it up, and a foul called as Tyrell White with the intentional foul right there as he was trying to make sure a few extra subs get in here for the final 1:10 of our game. Hayes back at the line, just went 2 for 2. Loss here tonight's going to drop the Cats to 4-10. Waterloo West will pick up their 7th victory of the season, going to 7-4. Hayes is good. Ahead for the WaHawks, they played on Saturday, taking on Prairie right back here at home. In Mississippi Valley Conference action. Second free throw rattles in and out for Hayes, no good. Under a minute to go, a 3 from straight on. It's good for Gavin Nash, the junior. Has not made a bucket this year, but he rattles in the 3. And now Dom Kluwer is fouled over the timeline by that number 11. And 2 free throws for the senior Dom Kluwer. He's 50% at the line this year. Kluwer on the first free throw, it's good. Nearly had a lane violation. As there are 2 free throws here. So Kluwer in the scoring column. He rattles in the second. 65-42. Few other substitutions for the Bobcats. I believe Tyler Dorothy is checked in for the Cats. Down to our final 30 seconds to the night as WaHawks have it. Shot put up. Will Swartz might have got a piece of that shot. No good by Nash. Up to Will Swartz, and he lays it up and in for his first bucket of the night. (65-44). Down to 10 seconds as it looks like Dobbs is going to dribble it out and end this one as the WaHawks will get the victory. 65-44 is our final score. Again, the Cats drop to 4-10. Waterloo West improves to 7-4 on the season as both teams meet at midcourt. We'll head to our locker room report, all presented by Wells Fargo Advisors. We'll name our player of the game and also have our post-game chat with head coach Mike Apple. This is Bobcat Basketball. You're watching KFJB-TV.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress is your local furniture store in Marshalltown, and they are proud to support Marshalltown Bobcat Athletics. If you need a new recliner to relax in, or perhaps a new dining set for the whole family, shop McGregor's. They also have a good selection of luxurious sectional sofas. Score the mattress of your dreams with an assist from the McGregor's friendly and knowledgeable staff. You'll be the household MVP when you bring home the winning selection from McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown. Open 7 days a week.
YMCC, competitive athletics, affordable tuition, on-campus living, online courses plus 2 campus locations, unique programs, career training, small classes, short-term hands-on training. Choose MCC.
The KFJB-TV Locker Room Report, presented by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
Welcome back to Waterloo West High School. Brandon Lewis with you tonight. 65-44 our final score as the Bobcats fall to Waterloo West. Leading scorer for the WaHawks tonight, 16 for Parker Burns. Also, Jaleel Monago, he finishes with 16. Had a couple of highlight dunks in there as well. Zachary Dobbs with 8. Derek Akinis with 8 and 6 for Joseph Hudson, who started tonight for Waterloo West. Meanwhile, for the Marshalltown Bobcats, 17 for Kyle Smith, 6 for Drake Gersma. Adam Boone with 6, 7 for Jacob Hayes. Lamar Johnson finishes with 4. Bobcats fall to 4-10 on the season. WaHawks improved to 7-4. They take on Prairie coming up on Saturday night. Waterloo West now leads the all-time series 2-1. This is the Locker Room Report on KFJB-TV.
You look forward to retirement as your time to relax. But now that it's here, turns out relaxation is overrated and you'd rather get back to work with an idea of your own. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement plans change course, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Bobcat Athletics on KFJB-TV is sponsored by Sports Plus, sportsplusTherapy.com. Wayward Social, the place for bowling, games, food, and more. And Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown, helping you develop strategies for pursuing your financial goals.
Welcome back to Waterloo West High School, 65-44, our final score here tonight. Time to name our Bobcat player of the game. All presented by Opa Grill in Marshalltown. Greek and traditional favorites. All you have to say is Opa. Well, Adam Boone forced into the starting lineup here tonight. Jamison Niehaus out sick, and sharpshooter tonight made a couple big threes for the Bobcats in that first half. And Adam Boone, the senior, is our player of the game tonight. Again, all brought to you by Opa Grill, as Adam Boone receives a $25 gift certificate to Opa Grill in Marshalltown. This is the Locker Room Report. You're watching KFJB-TV.
What does OPA mean? OPA means joy, enthusiasm, and approval. And when you dine at Opa Grill in Marshalltown, you'll understand why. With their made-to-order pastas, soups, and salads made daily with the freshest ingredients. Favorites include chicken parmesan pan-fried to perfection, fresh and light chicken lemon rice soup, and their signature Opa salad topped with seasoned gyro meat. Opa Grill Family Restaurant in Marshalltown, where you can dine in or drive through. All you have to say is Opa!
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
The KFJB-TV Locker Room Report, presented by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
Time for a scoreboard update here tonight. Last updates we had for you, East Marshall was trailing AGWSR, and they're now leading AGWSR in the second quarter, 44-32. Right now in boys wrestling, Fort Dodge leading Marshalltown 45-27. That's actually a final. Gladbrook Rhinebeck leading South Hardin 24-21, and Sumner Fredericksburg leading Wapsie Valley 21-15. That's scoreboard update. Thanks to Elijah Bond back at our radio studios. We'll take another timeout. When we come back, we'll talk to head coach Mike Apple. This is Bobcat Basketball. You're watching KFJB-TV.
Wayward Social is the place for fun. With 20 lanes of bowling, leagues for all levels, great food and drink options, an awesome arcade, there is a ton of fun to be had at Wayward Social for date night, family fun, or the company party with plenty of space for everyone. Visit Wayward Social on Facebook for updates on specials and live music. It is all on South 6th Street in Marshalltown. Visit wayward-social.com to start planning your group outing at Wayward Social, the place for fun.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
At Greg Young Automotive, we go the extra mile for our customers across Iowa. Why do customers choose us and keep coming back? Because our commitment to exceptional service and satisfaction never wavers. With our extensive network of dealerships throughout Iowa, we leverage unbeatable pricing and offer a better inventory selection than other dealerships. Visit any of our 6 locations across the state and experience the Greg Young difference, where we'll go the extra mile for you.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Welcome back to Waterloo West, now joined by head coach Mike Apple. Our postgame channel presented by Laurel Diesel Services, your locally owned qualified diesel mechanics. Boy, that was a high-flying first quarter. Man, 18-16, your team down just by 2 as Minogo banked in a half-court shot, but Kyle Smith had just hit a big 3 for you. It seemed like, especially in that first quarter, trading buckets early on, but as the game went along, it seemed like, was it just their length and athleticism that kind of disrupted things for the rest going down the line here?
Yeah, I think part of it is we just ran out a little bit of gas. I mean, we've had some guys that haven't been necessarily very healthy as of late.
Yeah,
I don't want to use that as an excuse, but we just were shorthanded without Jamison, and guys are not feeling the best right now and trying to play through it, and we give them credit, but it's tough to do that over a course of a game, and we just had to control what we can a little bit better, which we've been doing the past couple games as far as, being patient at times when we need to and getting stops, which allows us to be patient when you get down like that. It's hard to do that, obviously. You got to try and score, but they're a talented team, and they got it going. They got some confidence, and it was hard to slow them down.
Yeah, you put Adam Boone in the lineup here tonight due to what you mentioned, not having Jamison, Niehaus, that kind of stuff. But he delivered, made a couple of big threes for you here tonight. When you ask guys to step up like that and then they make some of those shots, that's going to be a huge boost for you.
That was a really bright spot in all of this tonight. He was ready. He knew every single play. He knew, he didn't turn it over. He defended as well as he could. He gave effort, and that didn't hurt us too much. And then he makes shots, and that's what he brings for us. So really, really good to see that. Hopefully, as we go on, we're going to need him, and he continues to have confidence, and we get him open looks and find him when he gets it going.
Rest coming at a much-needed time. You're off until Tuesday. Is that kind of the message to your team, just getting healthy right now?
We're going to give them tomorrow off. We're a little wounded right now.
Yeah.
We need rest is the biggest thing. I said get rest and stay away from each other over the weekend and be ready to go start next week here.
Yeah. January's been a busy month, that is for sure, as you've got Fort Dodge, and you basically on Tuesday night you're looking to have the season sweep as you get your guys ready for that one. That's one you can't overlook, right?
No, not at all. I mean, we got to come out and be ready to play and keep doing kind of some of the things we've been doing here. I thought we had a good first half there with all things considered. We just, like we said, we just couldn't stay consistent with that over the course. They kind of got out early in that second half, and it made it hard for us.
Yeah, that is for sure. 65-44 again, the final here tonight. Thanks for your time, Coach.
Yep, thank you.
All right, that is our post-game chat. Again, all brought to you by Laurel Diesel Services. This is the Locker Room Report. You're watching KFJB-TV.
When Mike Overton moved to Laurel, Iowa, he had a vision to have a diesel repair shop that would support his growing family and passion for working on diesel engines. Being part of the East Marshall community means ensuring that farmers, truck drivers, and businesses run smoothly. With a large building and state-of-the-art equipment, Laurel Diesel Services is always up for a challenge. When your farm trucks, semis, or other diesel equipment requires maintenance or the occasional repair, take it to Laurel Diesel Services.
The KFJB-TV Locker Room Report, presented by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
One final time at Waterloo West High School. Bobcats again fall to 4-10 as our upcoming broadcast schedule. Monday night, girls basketball will be in action against the Grinnell Tigers. A battle of the Cats, we'll have that one for you as coverage will start at 7:15. Tip-off right around 7:30 in the girls' game on Monday night. Then Tuesday, it is at Fort Dodge. Coverage starts at 7 o'clock with bonus coverage of the girls' game with the boys to follow. We look forward to bringing you that one. Thanks so much to our KFJB TV and radio crew here tonight. Elijah Bond back at the radio studios. For Keith Stewart, Joe Cornwell, and David Bragg, our producer tonight, I'm Brandon Lewis. You have been watching Marshalltown Bobcat basketball right here on KFJB TV.
When Mike Overton moved to Laurel, Iowa, he had a vision to have a diesel repair shop that would support his growing family and passion for working.
Bobcat Athletics on KFJB-TV is made possible by Assured Partners, Greg Young of Marshalltown, Lennox Employees Credit Union, Marshalltown Area Chamber, Marshalltown Community College, The Gregors Furniture and Mattress, Sports Plus, Wayward Social, Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown, Marshalltown School District, Scooters of Marshalltown, State Farm, mtownproud.com.